everybody, hope you're having a good day. Just to show you my rose propagation progress as a newbie. So you can see these are the ones I tossed it out. They are mostly black. A lot of them I noticed. You see how the bottom part is black and then the top part is green. All those actually don't have, I don't even leave one leaf. And these are all water propagation, by the way. So all of them I didn't leave one leaf, and they just like didn't survive. Most of it, if you look at it, is the bottom is black, the top is black, and then the green near the root. So I kind of like discard all these. So if I can show you guys right here, these are the ones remaining. Still a lot of them. I kind of mixed bag. I noticed the newer ones that I took the cutting, like that one is definitely newer because you can see it's longer. Just want to give up. Kind of survived regardless if there's a leaf or not. The old ones, if I don't leave a leaf, like from the bin earlier, if there's no leaf, it just died right away. So if there's one leaf for the water propagation, it's probably better. Even the leaf looks crappy and, like here, it's still kind of survive mode. But if I don't leave any leaf, they're dead. And then I show you guys here, these are new cuttings, newer as in the last few weeks, months, like give or take. Basically like after, it's probably like January when I took these cuttings, instead of like the previous ones like November, in the bin is like November, December. I mean 9B, by the way, so 9B. Those, even though no leaves survived, the long ones, in a later cutting than the other ones that are like winter cutting and whatnot, and I try to do it in water. So this is the water experiment. You can see all these empty jars container. Those are all with the dead cuttings before. You can see all the leaves fell off. But if there's no leaf, it almost like die instantaneously in the water method, regardless if I use hormones or not, regardless what brand of hormones I use or not, I should say. So I use I forgot what they're called. Basically, there's a powder one, and then there's a liquid one. Both of them didn't work. Like the purple liquid one, if you guys knew which brand I'm talking about. Homings or something? I forgot. Anyway, these, you can see this is my fake container. This is when I'm lazy. There's a maple behind here too. You can see this is when I'm crazy and lazy. I just took big cuttings. I believe these are mostly experimental, not a propagation. I'm just for my own entertainment so that I know when because my roses are around 4 or 5 years now. So, and usually like 10 or so, that's when they showing health problem. So that's why I figure out, take the cuttings and stuff and try to experiment 5 years. I better learn how to do it in 5 years, kind of. That was my goal. Well, kind of. So you can see they kind of survive. These are the more reasons, and I put it in soil, just like literally just jab it into the extra soil because this is my fake. It's so small, so I have room for jabbing in roses. The same thing for my front yard, by the way. So I'm trying to see front yard and backyard also have a difference. This side is more shadowy. That side is more sunny, the front yard, because it's getting springish. That's when it's sunny. And I just water it. By the way, you can see the water pouring from the bottom of my container. That's intended, because I haven't watered it for over a week. But you can see the new ones that I jabbed in the last couple of weeks or so, within a month, it survived. Even with lack of leaves, kind of, it did made it as compared to the other ones. Now also notice all of it, and let me see if I can find it and show you guys. There's only one guy that root, and that's probably a November guy. It's probably like this root, and that's it. There's nothing. It's been there for 3 months, some of it. There's like 0 roots for most of it. This one's trying, but for the most part, nope. I did get lazy and not change the water as much as I should, and that might be also part of it as well. I did change the water today, of course. It's still milky, but because I kind of like just rinse. I didn't rinse the container. I just kind of like leave the residual crap in there, which is mainly the hormones powder or maybe dead leaves and stuff. So, but for most part, it's like remove all the water and top it, but it's still greenish because I didn't rinse the container. There's rarely any roots. If I can show you the other ones that I completely gave up. It's a long video, sorry guys. And I cannot do any pruning on Doctor's holder, so I can only do this right now, which is kind of sad. Not supposed to stretch or anything. See here, these are the newer ones. It kind of made it, as you can see. The ones with leaves, I said, kind of made it. The ones without leaves, it's like not really. Like you can see, these two are dead. I'm supposed to bend down to remove it, but I didn't. This one is kind of like questionable because you can see halfway. These are probably all dead. Like you can see, all totaled probably. I still water a little bit, but mainly no. You can see that one is completely dead. Like even the top has screens, the bottom is completely like black brown. Is over. These probably all over except that one guy slanted on the side. They're probably all over. So most of it is over, and I'll show you guys the earliest ones. These are the earliest ones, by the way, except the Masuda's bucket ones. These are the earliest one. It was actually pretty good. These are probably like early November for my Zone 9B. There's one totaled there. The other ones are not too bad, but you can see the other ones I left a lot of leaves there too. So this one I left leaves. I mean, it shows as if there are leaves, but like you can see it's total. So these leaves are, I don't know why it's doing, but it almost looks like I need to leave some leaves instead of the whole stalk. If it's a shorty like these are short. But if I show you guys the other ones, sorry, I keep walking around. These are the suckers. You can see there's a back sucker here, this container, and then there's a front sucker container. You can see where I give up as well. I only kept the long ones because I was like, whatever. And I didn't even bother to prune it. As you can see, I just removed the leaves. These are newer too, so I don't know. But you can see, I mean, the bud didn't dry out. I guess that's my indicator if they're alive or not. The buds didn't dry out. So, all the buds here, I can focus. Like you can see the ones at the back and the one at the front here as well. It's still like alive, so I don't know. Maybe suckers can handle long because they are more vigorous and they will make it and they don't need the leaves, versus like, you know, the shorty. They need one leaf or two to keep it going. It doesn't matter the hormones, well, at least for my case. Maybe my zone is more generous. So the hormones didn't play as much into the equation because I use multiple. I think one of the containers is supposed to have both hormones. I don't see any difference at all. One hormones, two hormones, powder versus the liquid one, that the purple one that everyone Homix or something, I forgot. Don't quote me. Whatever the purple hormones thing, didn't do it. I definitely do it right too. And I try to tease the rooting corners, so to see if they can root more. You can see there's like only one guy has a root, or two guys at most. Most of them didn't even root. So I think for at least my zone, it seems like newer ones might make it. I'll do another update video, probably like give it 2 months and see if those new cuttings actually will also die like the other ones. But yeah, you can see where I give up and just like barrels of soil. It's like you guys on your own kind of here, you can imagine. I still haven't get to prune this guy second round. Usually I do 2-3 rounds so that I can see the crossing when I have more time. You know, the first cut is like a rough cut and I come back to it and stuff, but I can't do any of them. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy today's video of progress. Well, not progress, at least my propagation training. I'll just show you guys my Poseidon. He is okay. He's doing good. This is the K&M one, the only survivor from K&M for me. So, because I'm far from them. It's pretty good. She is happy. I remove all the leaves. It's from a baby on road to this. It's not pretty bad. I should have cut that part, but I don't want to, so I just kind of leave it. Because my summer is very harsh, so I figure they only have like probably like 3 months before it get whammed by heat, so I just leave it. And show you guys my avocado is, look at it. This is, I think, 5'5". Well, it's a little higher too from the ground too. So a little bit, so let's say 5'6". Yeah, this avocado is definitely 5'6". And then the baby one I showed you guys before, if you have watched it, is here. She's still doing strong between the two lights. It's for wind. That is my wind shelter for her by putting 2 lights over. And there is a baby here going. And you can see where I give up all the avocados, you know, too. I just kind of like dump it all in. It's like, see, you make it. That's what you do with your food scrap. It's just like dump it and see if you can make it in the avocado pit. But yeah, I see this big, like, look at it. It's so, like, it's as big as my thumb here. It's huge, right? The stalk. This guy is so vigorous as compared to these pathetic guy. Like, look at my thumb here. I mean, still pretty good. I consider this guy's is only like it's like over a year, maybe a year or so. It's definitely not 2. It's just like probably like 13 months or something at most. This is the first winter that I have avocado that made it all the way without in the garage. This guy has not been in the garage. I just put lights, and it's not even warm light, as you guys can imagine. It's just solar light, just to block the wind from the bottom, kind of. There's no winter protection at all. Yeah. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's content. Give me a like and subscribe. Until next time, have a good one, guys. Bye.